final topic. It's all about Disney. That's what I want to speak about. I just keep saying Disney. Can you tell I'm a Disney sycophant? I'm here to speak about Disney to round it up. And Star Wars. And why Star Wars belongs on Disney Plus, but doesn't just belong on Disney Plus within a greater sort of form as TV. It deserves to be on TV now. For me, I says it many times, Harley, you're destroying my mic, my friend. Fuck me, you're destroying my mic. I've said it many times that I want to see Star Wars focusing on TV now. I've not been happy with the movies. I've been a firm advocate against the Disneyfication of Star Wars. I think they've had, 2.5 good movies. I count The Force Awakens as a good movie. Rogue One's the greatest yet from them. And even then they had to get Tony Gilroy in to save the day. And then of course, Soul's a half good movie for me. It's not a full good movie. There is elements I don't like within that movie. The fucking droid. Not even Phoebe Waller-Bridge can save that droid for me. So I've not been happy with the Disneyfication of Star Wars in terms of movies, but I've absolutely loved the TV shows to date. We've got Andor coming out, but that's what I'm going to speak about. The actual TV shows that are coming to Disney shortly, and why this solidifies my argument that it absolutely belongs on Disney Plus now as a TV sort of product, for lack of a better word, franchise. The Mandalorian Season 3, that's going to be coming out actually after the next one, the Book of Boba Fett, but really looking forward to the Mandalorian Season 3, the continuing adventures of the Mando, of Pedro Pascal, sans little Grogu. And what is he going to do without this little Baby Yoda guy? Because this guy's been a linchpin who's haunted him throughout the whole sort of first 2 seasons. He's almost took the limelight off of the Mando. People have been more obsessed with this little egg eating shit than the actual Mando. So now he's going to have to cast off the shackles of Grogu and grow a set of balls and move out into the world with his shiny little whatever the hell you call that, metal, and obviously do something that compels us on his own, not with this little cute fucking guy beside him. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Giancarlo, he's still floating around in it. So I'm looking forward to that, and that absolutely has been the sort of linchpin of Star Wars on Disney Plus so far, which has solidified my view that it should be a TV only product from now on. And then we'll get Patty Jenkins doing her thing and Taika doing his thing, and I'll completely change my mind in 2 years' time. The Book of Boba Fett, we've got Tamura Morrison back. Looking forward to seeing this as well. I've spoken about this at great length before. Perhaps an exploration of criminal underworld in Star Wars. Seeing all of the zany bounty hunters, the waifs and strays within that universe, getting down in the fucking dirt and looking at what goes on away from the Jedi, away from the peacekeepers of the universe, the galaxy, and looking at the absolute dredge. Is that not the dregs? The dregs of society. A scum of hive and villainy. That's what a hive of scum and villainy. I've completely fucked that. I'm clearly losing the plot tonight. Yeah, I'll explore that. I'm looking forward to this and seeing this great bounty hunter who was set dressing in the original movies come back and actually come back with a bang, as a little fat guy likes to say in Glasgow, back with a bang. Andor, as I did say, the Rogue One movie for me has been the best Disney foray into movies to date in terms of Star Wars. Of course, I've got a lot of good movies outside of Star Wars. And Tony Gilroy's the showrunner, the guy who came in and saved it, the guy who made that poetic ending for the Andor character, the Cassian Andor character, with of course Felicity Jones' character, whose name is completely leaving me at the moment. But see name in there, man. You've got Alan Tudyk back, you've got Stellan Skarsgård in there, you've got a lot of stuff happening in this TV show. Very excited to see a prequel involving Cassian, a dark character, a character with malevolence within him. You see that in the first movie, the actual movie, when he takes down the Daniel May's character, just leaves him. Does he kill him? He actually kills him. He kills him and then scurries up the little shaft. He doesn't want him getting information out to the Empire. That shows you the darkness within the resistance, the actual rebellion. So I'm looking forward to that being explored, and hopefully being explored in great detail. Obi-Wan Kenobi, what can I say? Fucking love Kenobi as a character. I quote this guy on the daily. I love the Alec Guinness performance, but I thought the Ewan McGregor performance was one of the few glimmers in terms of performances, at least in the prequel trilogy. Very excited for this. Spoke about this at length as well. Cannot wait for it to come out. I mean, you've got Joel Edgerton in there as well. You've got Hayden Christensen coming back, potentially as a flashback haunting him, maybe even as Darth Vader himself. And Camille Nanjiani. What the fuck more do you want? You're getting to explore Obi-Wan and how he transitioned into Old Hermit Ben. Cannot wait for it. Ashoka Tano, looking forward to that as well. Not going to hang around too long here. I'm realising there's a lot to go through and I don't really want to speak about them all. Needless to say, I liked Ashoka and I like Rosario Dawson's sort of foray into that character, her explosive introduction in the Mando Season 2. Looking forward to seeing her perhaps hunting down Grand Admiral Thrawn. That is a very intriguing plot for me. I was trying to think of the word. I was trying to think of a big fancy word and I couldn't think of it, so I just said plot. It's an intriguing premise. That was the word I was looking for. It's not fancy, it's not big, but it just wasn't coming to my brain in time. Not looking forward to this quite as much. I have to say, I don't know what the fuck it's about. Yeah, Gina Carano, she's gone now. Not really looking forward to this quite as much. I have to say, The Acolyte, not looking forward to that quite as much either, I have to say. But this one, I'm not building a sort of good foundation for my argument that it deserves to be on TV. Look, they may change my mind. They may solidify that it does deserve to be on TV only within Disney Plus by being fucking brilliant. Lando, what can you say about Lando? Look, man, I'm going to end it here by speaking about Lando. Donald Glover, big fan of Childish Gambino. Donald Glover, that's the same guy. I've said this before, I think he's an absolute fucking incredible presence. Great singer, sort of hip-hop artist, rapper, stand-up comedian, actor, dancer, a great humanitarian. I love the guy. I loved his portrayal as Lando Calrissian. I thought he done almost as good a job as Billy D. Williams. Is that blasphemous to say? I don't know, it probably is. He didn't say, will you get going, you pirate, quite as much as Billy D, but I thought he was the more compelling character within that solo movie. It certainly wasn't Alden Ehrenreich, and Amelia Clark was okay. She was maybe a character that can pop up, perhaps in a Criminal Underworld prequel series. It's not going to happen yet, but maybe it will, I don't know. He was compelling as fuck, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to seeing Lando being explored within that timeline, because he was a player, he was a manipulator, and I liked him, so I'm looking forward to seeing that as well. And that is why, for me, I think Star Wars belongs on Disney Plus. But look, I'm going to round the